Alright, I've got my coffee, I've got my notebook. It's time to learn what to do on a first date. Apologies for any background noise if you do happen to hear any. It has been snowing pretty heavily here over the last couple of days, and quite honestly, fair enough, there's some kids outside on their sleds going down the hill. Right? I live across from a farm. Right outside this room's window is pretty much this huge hill that people like to slide down. You know, fair enough. But just in case you're wondering why I'm playing a dating sim game, dating advice game, and you may hear some children laughing, because it's a bit of a strange circumstance to be in. So, like always, I've got my sound muted at the moment because that music is fucking blaring, and I don't want to listen to it because it gets old pretty quick. Today we are on Chapter 6, First Date Alexa. Your day game approach resulted in a coffee shop date. There isn't any music or alcohol. So will your charm be enough to make her attracted to you? Yeah, there's no alcohol. There's no way to lower her inhibitions and get fucking in bed with her just because she's made a terrible decision. You've got to be able to do this the hard way. And the goal today is to get a kiss. Right? The last one, we were to get laid. And this one, just a kiss. You know. But then again, we put in 5 years of groundwork for that last girl, so, you know. Alright, so it's Alexa. She was from chapter 1, and she was also, was it chapter 3? The one with the dancing? I'm sure that was the same girl. Probably acting is a different one, but whatever. Let's get into this one, shall we? Oh, what have we got? Oh, he's there first.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Very nice. You look great.
Thank you, so do you.
Cheers. We'll take a seat. I ordered you some tea.
Thank you,
You
that's
like tea,
perfect.
right?
I do.
I mean, you're not English, but I'm sure you drink tea too.
I still like tea.
Only English people like tea, apparently.
Cool. So how have you been?
Good. Busy.
Yeah, busy?
Yeah, work. It's been overwhelming.
You told me, what was it you said? You said you work in a charity or something, but I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. What?
Oh man, I remember
Nonprofit animal
nothing
shelter
about this
doing
girl.
cat rescues.
The music's so loud! You said there's no music! I'm struggling to hear her. Tell her about a time you tortured a cat and how funny it was. Yeah, as much as I'm very willing to click the obviously dumb answers, I don't really want to hear about that. That's pretty mean. I actually prefer dogs. It's true, but, you know, a lot of people seem to gravitate towards either being a cat person or a dog person, right? You know, personally, I like both, but I'm just slightly more of a dog person. If I was to have one, I would have a dog. Never had a cat in my life. Had a dog. So, but yeah, but probably not going to want to get into that because you know what Richard's like. He's going to end up, because it says I actually prefer dogs, he's going to go into a tangent about how much he hates cats because he tortured a cat once and it was funny. So just be nice about cats.
A cat shelter, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. So you're just doing that, and I guess you don't get paid like
No.
millions to work there.
No, it's very small and usually actually free.
Yeah? Very cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice. It helps out a lot.
So you love cats, and you just decided to do something.
Yeah, I love all animals, but
These
cats
subtitles
here and
aren't
there help.
keeping
That's great.
up
I'm sure
with
people
the
love you for that. Then.
Some people.
with the
Most
audio.
people like cats. I like cats.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
tortured
You
one to
haven't.
death, but
No.
sure.
Well, you should stop by and I can maybe help you find one.
Okay. Well, actually, I travel a lot, so it's not good. But
Okay.
I can come by and just play with them and whatever, and then
That would be nice.
cool.
Yes.
When someone does something like this, charity, something that they really care about, don't tease it, don't take the piss, don't be rude about it, connect on it. So what does your
Good
work
editing.
entail there? Are you holding a ball of string all day playing with the cats? Has it got
No.
serious
This
stuff?
is
That's
Richard's
part of
banter.
it, but actually we do transports nationwide, so if the shelter is full, then we find someone who can take it elsewhere in the country to save its life. That's actually the reason it's been really busy. Is a cat I had adopted. I lost him. So
You lost
Oh,
it?
no.
he's been adopted, and I opened his cage, and he ran out. And I
terrible
don't
at
really
your
know how
job.
to tell the people.
So he's like somewhere in the building, or
Yeah,
it could
hopefully
be anywhere.
it could be anywhere. He may have found his way outside.
Yeah, just
But,
laugh about it,
I don't know
Richard.
how to
She's
tell
obviously a little
the
bit
people,
stressed
so
about it.
Maybe you have an idea.
Advise her to buy a cat that looks the same. You know, funnily enough, okay, you're gonna think that I've done this. No, I've not done this. I was watching Mr. Bean this morning, the animated program. I don't know how well that travelled outside of the UK, but I used to watch it a lot as a kid. I thought it was really good, but I've recently been rewatching it just because it's something short and easy to watch. It's actually a very, very mean cartoon. Like, Mr. Bean is horrible in it. Terrible, terrible person. However, the episode that I was watching this morning, so downstairs from Mr. Bean is his landlord, Mrs. Wicket, I believe her name is, and she's got this really nasty cat, Scrappa, I think its name is, and Mr. Bean accidentally put it in a bin, or he meant to put the cat in the bin while he was doing some decorating, and the cat got picked up by the rubbish people, and he assumed it had died. So yeah, it's pretty vile already for a kid's cartoon. He went out and adopted another cat that looks similar and painted it to make it look the same. Alright, that's not a very interesting story, but it's just weird that I watched that episode this morning and Richard's talking about doing the same thing. Tell her to just act as if it never happened. Don't know how you're going to get away with that, especially if they've already adopted the thing. Tell her to be dishonest and see if she agrees to check her. What? Tell her to be dishonest and see if she agrees to check her. I don't think that makes sense. She's to be dishonest and see if she agrees to check her. I'm not clicking it, I don't know what that is. Recommend that she tell the truth. Yeah, I mean, that's...
Well, you know what? I think
that's
you
the
should just
best
tell
one.
the truth, because it's always my philosophy that...
Yeah, it's your
nothing
philosophy,
bad can
Richard.
happen as long as you tell the truth. So I think you should own up to it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Smashed
If you
it.
can show good moral fibre, why not, right? It's a good thing to do, and it makes you look good. And at the same time, giving her some good...
I actually don't think you
More
told me
wonderful
what you
editing
do.
there.
Oh yeah, I didn't, did I?
No.
He's in IT. I'm a QA manager for a software company that creates inventory systems. Not everyone's going to find that boring. That's pretty interesting to me. Braggadociously. Is braggadocious a word outside of Austin Powers? I don't know. I'm one of the top 10 real estate brokers in the country. I just sold a property to Donald Trump for $1 billion. Probably not. Joke, I run an obedience school for my small pets, hamsters and gerbils mostly. Dismiss her, it's not important. Life's too short to talk about work. Well, I disagree with that. Well, we don't want to be dismissing her anyway. To say that life's too important to talk about work. Like, absolutely not. Like, to some people, work is one of the most important things to their lives. And her, she's very, very passionate about the charity work that she does. So I'm going to do a joke. I think it's going to be quite funny. If the truth really is boring, it's worth making a bit of a joke out of it. Saying, oh, I do this really silly job. Oh, but no. Honestly, this is what I do. Not super interesting. So yeah.
Actually, I run an obedience school for small pets like gerbils and hamsters. And whatever, you know, teaching them how to, be good pets, basically.
No, you're making fun of my shelter thing a bit. What do you really do?
Oh,
I'm not making
it's
fun of your
interesting.
shelter
I'm
thing.
a QA manager at a software company, but don't need to bore you with the details, right?
All right, fair enough.
I love the subtitles. Woman laughs. Awkward silence. Sips drink loudly. I heard it. Yes.
When a girl asks you what to do, if you do something that's not so interesting, or if you just want a little bit more humour, you can.
But
say
what's
something like this
interesting?
and it will get a smile. The key, though, is that when she perseveres,
It's very
to ask,
subjective,
you
Richard.
stop the joke at some point and turn serious again.
She might think
So
that a
what do you do outside
QA
of work?
manager for a software company is interesting.
What do I do? So I do some fitness stuff and
Fitness
I
stuff?
study languages.
Play
I can move them, I just don't know how the
You know
game
what they're
works.
called? Like the horse.
rook.
And
Is there a rook? Is
Yeah,
that
rook.
the thing?
That's
Yeah,
the castle.
castle.
Yeah, the castle.
I know some.
I'm amazing.
Okay, well, it's quite easy to learn, and it's really, I think it's quite cool for the brain.
Cool
My
for
mum
the
bought me a
brain.
chess set, and then
Great.
I thought, okay,
Bringing up your
let me
mum.
sit there. I'm gonna learn how to play.
Cool. You have to teach me.
And what else? I like photography. It's probably actually my major hobby. The
Really?
thing I
Never
spend the
mentioned
most time
photography
doing is
before, Richard.
Photography.
Oh, that's great. Why do you like it?
It's my calling for extra money. Apologies if there's any like weird edits. Like, I feel like I'm picking up a bit of a cold. Every single day I've got like a new symptom, but it only lasts for like an hour or so, then it goes away. So like for the last couple of days, it's just kind of been like, oh, a bit of a sneezing fit. Then all of a sudden, my nose is just like completely blocked. Like right now, I feel like my nose is getting blocked a little bit as well, and I just get that cough every now and then. Do my best to edit those out. I say I do my best. I'll edit them out. Let's be honest. Right. So it likes photography now. Apparently, it's my calling for extra money. Well, we know that we want to, when we're talking about our hobbies or interests, to be really passionate about them. So it's my calling, of course.
Well, actually, there was this time when I just borrowed a friend's camera, and
I'm going to
I
do a
took some
Richard
pictures, and
sips
I
really
loved it. And
loudly.
then everywhere I was going, I was looking at things and thinking, oh, that would make a nice shot. That would make a nice shot. I took some pictures of friends, and they all used it as their Facebook profile pictures. And I was
That's like a headshot.
yes,
Or a
I
mugshot.
just really got into it, and I guess I might have some talent. So I keep it, but it's just a hobby. I'm not thinking about
Just
it
a
too
hobby.
seriously.
Well, it sounds like you're having fun. That's great.
I can take your picture if you like. Do you like having your picture taken?
Sure, yeah, we could try.
Cool.
I could use a new profile photo.
I only do naked pictures.
Yep. When
Oh,
you have
I'm
something
absolutely
that you like doing, why not be a
smashing
little bit
this
passionate
today.
about it? Tell her why. Try and get that infectious emotion spread to her. So yeah, that's the right answer.
So I actually do
Editing's
photography
top
too.
notch
Oh,
today
wow.
from
Yeah.
Richard.
What camera do you use?
It's Canon 5D Mark III.
It's a good one. It's better than mine.
Oh yeah,
Better
what do you
than
have?
mine.
iPhone.
A 40D, and yes, and an iPhone. But I
I
use
also
a
have an
40D.
iPhone.
Yeah, and I actually
Are we bragging about having an iPhone, spending a ridiculous amount of money on a phone that's not worth it?
Do a little bit here.
The editing's off today. There's a lot of times where they're just like kind of cut it off by half a second too early. Alright, she does a little bit of modelling. Alright, that's pretty cool. What? Hand modelling? Probably best not to say that. What was that episode of Friends with Joey and he found his identical hand twin? This hand is my hand. This hand is your hand. Yeah. Does that mean if I give you some money I can take pictures of you in lingerie? Nice, it's hard work but can be interesting, right? Especially if you like travel. What countries have you worked in? Bet Richard's been there. Be very impressed. I thought I saw you on deepthroat.com. Let me tell you what I think about that. Farts.
It's really interesting that you said that. Let me tell you what I think about that. Hang on.
Okay. Oh my God, are you serious?
What?
That's disgusting.
I was only joking.
So dumb.
No.
That's so
Hang on a
dumb.
minute.
Oh, he
I might
shit
need to go
himself.
Fix this in the bathroom. I'll be back.
Oh, is he wafting it? That's amazing.
I know it's so hard sometimes, but just try and hold it in there as long as you can.
I didn't expect you to follow through, mate. Alright, well, I'm not saying that. It might be funny, but it'll just take the piss and it'll go on forever. Right, I like this one, but only if he does it tongue-in-cheek. See if he goes really into proper creep mode. So, I'm going with this.
So you do modelling and I take pictures, so maybe I could take your picture sometime.
Don't do it
Yeah,
seriously.
that could be fun.
And you do like lingerie,
He's doing it seriously.
shots, bikini, these
No.
things?
No,
No.
bikini maybe, but they'd have to be very classy.
No,
How much
he's...
money. Like
he's
'cause
ruined
we could
it.
do it for fun, but I could also pay you. So if I gave you some cash, would you get your tits out, for example? No?
Yeah,
You haven't
your
had that
tit,
much
so-
yet. What about
It doesn't
a
matter.
couple hundred?
No, it's an ethics thing. No, not interested.
And I could sign something that it's not going to be on my website, like girlsivebanged.com.
So for your
Girlsivebanged.com.
naked.
Yeah,
No,
just for my
Absolutely not.
personal...
no. Good luck finding someone. You should maybe check Craigslist.
Craigslist, you
Yeah.
say? And what do I search for? You think? not the way to do it. You want to offer just some normal photos. And when
Yeah,
she's on
I
the
wanted
active
you to
shoot,
do it tongue in
try and
cheek,
get
you
it a little
knob.
bit more racy, step by step. Give us some drinks and see what happens.
This is what I mean. You've got no like direction on how you're gonna ask these questions. Like, I wanted him to do it a little bit tongue in cheek. That could have been quite funny. But no, of course not. Hard work, but could be interesting, right? Especially if you like to travel. Which countries have you worked in?
Well,
Fine.
that's cool. Actually, I know a lot about it through the photography, but
Right.
it's quite hard work, isn't it? Actually,
Yeah.
people think it's easy, just sitting there having pictures
Posing.
taken, but
Yeah, there actually is a lot of hard work. You have to
Yep.
know all your best angles
course you
and,
do.
be
practice
able to
posing and whatever.
yeah, and have
No
emotion
offense
in your
to-
face. You
to
can't
models.
just have a blank face, and that's actually much harder than people think.
I
Especially at
don't
the end of a long
think
day,
that
right? You're
the
tired
job
and
is
the
that
lights are on
hard.
And the shoes hurt.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
my
it's
feet.
But there are
Really hard.
pluses, right? So did you get to travel to any cool countries for modeling?
Never out of the country yet, but I've been to a lot of states and different cities.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, good. Well
Yes.
done. Now think about how you can apply this as well in your life. Think about how even if you're not connected to a subject, you can kind of learn how to be empathetic, not pathetic, and try and put yourself in their position, feel how they might feel, and think about why they would choose to do that. So, that kind of thought allows you to have very nice connected conversations, and this is an example of it.
Great, great.
So you've
great.
got your cap shelter work, you did some
Back to
modeling,
this.
you did some
Yeah.
photography, so you're
Yes.
already pretty busy, right?
Yeah,
Do you have
very.
time for anything else?
I like to hike a lot. I like to be outside.
She likes to
building the
hike. So
shelter
does
and
Richard.
Modeling, you're usually indoors, so it's nice to get outside. And I don't like being in the gym, so hiking is like my way of working
Yeah, it's
out.
very good exercise and
is.
fresh air and all that as well. right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
all
yeah.
that.
But I also really like staying in sometimes and just like watching a movie.
Oh, movies. Okay. What's
Oh, nice. Here we go.
the best
Here we
movie
go.
You've seen that you really loved recently. I know it's not
Recently?
overall. so,
Recently.
like,
Oh, it's so
recently.
silly. But it's kind of like a guilty pleasure movie, but Jurassic
Jurassic
World.
World. Yeah, it was alright. I mean, I've never really loved any Jurassic movie since the absolute original. The second one's okay, a little bit silly. Third one's a bit dull. Jurassic World 1, I thought it was pretty boring, but it was okay. Jurassic World 2, I actually thought it was an improvement. Most people will disagree. And I've not seen the absolute newest one yet. I think I've just kind of signed off from that franchise. But ask her if she understood it and explain key events. A little bit patronising. Say you like it too, even though you don't. Oh, I wouldn't lie. Playfully tease her for liking the movie. That might be the answer to go for. Tell her that shows she has a pea brain. Look, I like a lot of really bad movies. I know a lot of people that like a lot of really bad movies. Just because you like bad movies don't mean you have a pea brain. I mean, it might. I'm not saying these two things are completely disconnected, but, just say matter-of-factly that you don't like it. No, I want to be playful. Be playful.
I can't believe you admitted that. You really liked it?
Yeah,
It's
I
not
had to be
even
honest,
that
it's a
bad.
guilty pleasure movie, and it was recent. You asked recent.
Guilty
I just-
pleasure movie.
I don't know if it makes you look kind of dumb.
That's
or
not
if
playful.
Really?
Or if it's like honest and sweet, that cute that you like it.
I
'Cause
hope honest and sweet.
probably. Because I'll tell you, like one of my favorite movies is Predator.
Great
with Arnold
Sure,
Schwarzenegger.
yeah.
But if
Same,
you
I
like
think
it too,
that's silly.
yeah.
But it's silly. It's the same. Same
All right,
level.
nice one.
Not quite
Okay,
the same
cool.
level.
I like it.
Predator's great.
You didn't judge me for liking Predator.
Stick around.
Notice that this is playful, it's not insulting. So if you can find that perfect line where you're able to tease without hurting people,
Yeah.
you can use it quite often, and there's an example. Good choice.
Good choice.
So, what sort of movies do you like?
I know everyone says it, but I do have a varied taste. So if you looked at my iTunes,
iTunes?
I've
You what-
got foreign movies.
You don't watch, like,
Korean,
movies on your
French,
iPod.
Spanish.
A lot of
like,
subtitles.
Fucking
yeah,
hell.
lots of
What
subtitles.
year
I'm
is
not
this?
scared of subtitles.
2006?
And what else? I've got like the silly action movies, all the Schwarzenegger stuff, and then like the
Pinero.
De Niro. De Niro
okay.
and Pinero.
I like all those kind of movies, and one of the most famous actors in the world, Robert De
You
Niro.
like them both.
Can't
I
even
like
remember his
Mafia
name.
Stuff, Heat,
Right.
The mafia
all that.
stuff.
Anything recent?
Recent movie.
Up the ante, 50 Shades of Grey, I just find bondage really sensual. When did 50 Shades of Grey come out? Like 2014, I want to say? So that must be somewhat when this game came out. Hang on. I mean, I could very, very easily just look up when the game came out, but no, I'm gonna be like really fucking backwards. 50 Shades of Grey. When did that film come out? 2015, right? I was close. So this game must have came out around about 2015. My favorite movie is One We'll Make Together in the Bedroom. Jesus. I really don't have time for movies. I don't even own a TV. Life is about living, not sitting in front of a screen. But you've just said that you like a lot of movies and you have a very varied taste. You like Korean movies and Schwarzenegger movies. So that's just an outright lie. So why is that in quotations and that one's in quotations? Well, just open quotations, not closing. And this one's not in quotations at all. There's a lot of inconsistency between a lot of these answers. Like, remember in the last one where like the word jizz sometimes was like blanked out, but it was in earlier on in the clip. Very weird. Up the ante.
I missed it at the cinema, but I just saw 50 Shades of Grey. Have you seen it?
No, I heard it was bad.
It's pretty bad.
The movie is bad, but you know what's cool? It's just all this stuff about, you know, tying girls up and having a little dungeon in your house.
Oh, I got creepy with it.
You know, all of the
Oh,
accessories and whatever.
It's a little silly, a little over the top.
Are you, I mean, is it too personal for
He's
me to ask?
gone.
Are you into any of that stuff?
No,
At
you've
least,
gone
you know,
rogue again.
blindfolds, handcuffs, being tied up.
Might be too personal for now.
Okay, well, I like it.
Stop it.
Okay, but, you know, in the real world, don't get so sexual so fast. Keep it chilled, wait till, you know...
But you didn't have to go into all of that. You never said you were going to do all of that stuff. I find bondage really sensual. I mean, I should have known where he was going to go with that, to be honest. Right, well, that's obviously wrong. He said don't get too sexual too quick. I mean, I don't think you can get very much fucking quicker than this. But this one's just lying. We've just said how much we like Pinero and stuff.
Actually, I just threw my TV in the trash.
That's because you watch your fucking movies on your iPod.
I think that,
Or
know,
your
when
Zune.
it comes to all this, there's just more important things in life to do than sitting down watching something passively. Why don't you read a book?
That's true. That's fair. Actually, kind of.
It's not fair. It's a
This
fucking
is
lie.
an option, you know, where you've chosen to be a little bit out there, a little bit straight and direct, but then she's actually followed you into it and validated it. So it's quite risky. But when you take
lying to someone,
position like that,
very
and you
risky.
convince them to it, it's very attractive. And I like, you know, really talented actors. But
Sure.
what do you think?
How do you
Would
know?
be
You
a
put
good
your
actress?
fucking
Would
telly
you
in the
like to
bin.
become cool and-
I don't know. Probably not.
Are you a good
That sounds
liar?
hard. No, I'm not. I'm really
Oh,
not.
Rich- Richard is, though.
Right?
I can lie for like a minute and then I feel really bad about it and I admit it right away.
So I'm not sure if you'd be good. But do you have any other talents?
I play the violin.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Since I was like 5.
And you still do it? You kept it up?
Not as much as I should, but yeah.
Well, that's impressive.
Thanks. It's hard.
You want to impress her. But we're not supposed to be doing any of the talking. Show off by showing what you can do with your tongue. Oh, I'm interested. Is it just that thing where you like fold it in half? Because I can do that. I'm doing it right now, but you can't see, so it doesn't matter. Ask her where she lives so that she asks you back. Bit fucking creepy, mate. Show off with a stack of cash and tell her it could be hers. Show her your dick. Right, well, let's just say, for quite safely, as much as this is silly, that is the right answer. But I want to see what he
Playing
does
the
with
violin
this.
is great, obviously. I don't know if I can compete with that as far as talents go, but I do have something that I think you're going to be impressed with. Like,
Okay.
I'm just sending you a picture.
Oh, I thought he was just going to whip it out.
I'm sorry, I
okay,
left it in my
I'll
car.
send it, so you're going to have it to keep.
Okay.
That's very polite, leaving your
Let
phone
me
in the car
show
where you go for a
this.
date.
I've just sent it to you.
They're really polite.
Oh
That-
my god.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, that's
Yeah.
no. That's not okay.
Ooh, it's very... What do you mean it's not okay? It's way above average. But 10 inches.
You're dreaming. And
What's
I'm
wrong?
leaving.
What are you doing?
Oh.
You like small dicks or what? How sweet, you gave her a lasting record.
You're fucking arrested.
Well, violin takes a lot of practice, doesn't it? And
Yeah, it does.
I've got something I practice every day as well.
Oh.
Yeah?
Like,
What's
check
that?
this out.
Yeah, he did the tongue fold thing.
That took you a long time to learn.
Well, it's practice, isn't it? So I could do it quite quickly, but now the muscle is just so strong, it never gets
Sure.
tired.
Ah.
Which is
Oh.
I can't do that
good
thing where you like
for-
turn your
for
tongue
speaking
into
all the
like 3
languages,
tongues.
you know,
Yeah, of
just
course.
learning languages.
All the
course.
languages.
Rolling the R's and whatever.
Richard can speak all the languages. We know that for a fact.
Don't calm
What?
and think about things that you need to show a girl, tell a girl in order for her to like you more.
What was the right
Like you more
answer?
If you're cool and chilled and don't reveal these things.
Oh yeah,
because
just
you
give her a
don't
big
have
fucking
to,
stack of
because you're
cash.
already enough, and that's going to make her curious and make her work harder for you.
What was the right answer? No. Fuck you. What was the right answer? Because it was either the really creepy one, asking her where she lives, or it's fucking silent now, or it's showing a big stack of cash. She's crossing her arms, body language. That means that she's being very protective of herself, closing herself off. Yeah, I know this shit. I've made myself a really good coffee today. Her arms are crossed. What does it mean? Arms crossed means that she is subconsciously thinking of hugging you. That is a good sign. Wrong. Arms crossed indicates that she is not open to you. This is not a good sign. Yes.
This is not an absolute rule, but in most cases it's correct, so well done.
Thank you. You want to know if she likes you. Ask her if she likes you. Tell a lame joke and see if she laughs. Use self-pity to fish for compliments. Right, well, you don't want to make yourself look dumb. Like, as much as like, it is a really good British thing to be... what's that word like where you just make fun of yourself and you're happy doing that? Can't remember. Ask her if she likes you. Very needy. Tell a lame joke, see if she laughs. If you tell a really shit joke and she laughs, it means that she likes you.
Oh, can I tell you a joke?
Yeah.
I've got a brilliant joke.
Oh, I'm ready for this.
Okay, how does it go? What is
Two nuns in
red
a bath?
and smells like blue paint?
Red paint.
I don't know.
You don't know, do you?
No.
Red paint.
Yeah, it's good.
Brilliant, right? I love that
Absolutely brilliant.
Should be a comedian.
One of the biggest signs of interest that a girl can give is if she laughs at your lame jokes.
Richard,
Doesn't mean you need to
Richard,
consciously
I was
remember
one
this lame
step
joke
ahead of
and
you.
Use it, but you can pay attention to moments where you think, hang on, she's laughing and I didn't really say anything funny. Yeah, don't worry, it means she likes you. So learn that lesson.
Well, not
And
less.
how about your family? Do they live in the city as well?
No, I moved away from home,
yeah?
which is, yeah, it's sad. I miss them.
What
I miss
state
seeing
is
them.
home?
When did you
to
leave? When you were like teenager, you ran away?
No.
Rebellious teenager.
No, for school, and then I
Okay.
just stayed here.
But you get on well with your family. You don't hate them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I actually, I have a twin sister, and we're very close.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Richard, no, I know where he's gonna go with that. I know where he's gonna go with it. Oh god. You know what? With this fucking game, the advice is so bad. Right? Sometimes the advice is fine, and sometimes there is some like decent lessons in here. But I think the ones that are like decent things to learn are pretty common sense things anyway, like picking up on small bits of body language. You know what? The best advice, right? Ignore everything Richard says and follow my advice. Follow my advice right now. Be attractive, because you don't need to know any of this fucking stuff if you're attractive, right? And if you're not attractive, sorry, tough, alright? Join the club, right? Tell her about your twin sexual fantasy. Yep, we knew that's where he was going to fucking go. Tell them you'd like a twin because you hate most people but like yourself. Ask if they have a special bond. Ask a series of questions to find out more. Ask if they've got a bond.
Twin, wow, that's
Yeah.
really interesting actually. You know they do loads of studies on twins, don't
Yes,
they?
I do.
Did they do anything on you, like psychological
No.
studies, psychic
No.
tests or whatever?
No, it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun, though.
No, would
Do
not be
you
fun.
have some like special bonds? Like if I pinched you now, I won't do it, but like if I pinched you really hard,
What
would
are
she
her
kinda feel like,
earrings?
oh, my arm feels
They're like
strange.
I
quarters
don't
or
know.
something.
We could
They
do
must
it,
weigh
and
a
I could
fucking
text her
ton.
see if she felt something.
Try that later.
Yeah.
But you get on really well, or you're competitive? Like,
we
how's your
do.
relationship?
No, we understand each other very well. We always know each other's emotions without having to say it.
That's very nice. So you have
Yeah.
someone who's always like supporting you and who understands
Definitely.
you.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think so.
Wonderful.
Now be careful of falling into the dirty guy trap. You didn't do
Well, I
it, and this choice
didn't.
is the right one. Well done.
So, what about your family?
Because it wouldn't have been very funny.
I've got family.
He's got a family.
Good.
Good start.
No, I don't have any brothers and sisters.
Same here.
And people say that makes me like selfish, but
Maybe.
no, I don't
Does
think
it?
so. No, I don't think so. And I'm quite close to my mum. My dad's Italian, so I see
My
him
dad's not
sometimes,
Italian.
but less often. And what else? I have five children.
No, you don't.
Really?
Yeah, but they don't live in the country. They're like all in different countries, so that's okay.
You're joking.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay, good.
No children.
Pat'll
and
shite.
no wife.
Okay, that's good. That's ideal.
You want to increase the attraction. All right. Here we go. Warakash. Say that you like kind people, so ask what she has done for others. Quite patronising again. Say that your ex-girlfriend is now dating Drake. Smoothly show her your dick. We were quite abrupt with the dick showing last time. We're going to do it smoothly this time. Tell her how you recently won a strength competition at the gym. No offence, Richard, but I don't think she's going to buy that. Well, when we were in the club and we were speaking to her, she was quite surprised that you went to the gym. Neg her by saying she looks like Hillary Clinton. That's quite funny. Not going to lie. Oh, the phone ping. I don't care. I don't care what you're up. Stop. Fuck off. I need to keep on remembering. Just put that shit on silent. Most unpopular person in the world, but when I'm playing games, people just want to talk to me. I don't know why. Right, well, I want to see if this is just the same clip.
Shelter, but do you have any cats yourself?
I do actually. I have two.
Oh, okay. Tell me about them.
Let's see. The one of them, he's actually really special needs. He's deaf and he has asthma.
Oh
He's
my
allergic to,
God,
like,
look.
every food in the whole world. The other one's just really sweet and kind of general.
Oh no! Look what happened.
That's terrible.
Game over, motherfucker. You
Whoa! Fuck you! Calling me a motherfucker. These are all bad. I want to see this. This will be funny.
I was trying to think who you remind me of. and I
Hillary
think I've got
Clinton.
it. Has anyone ever told you that you like Hillary Clinton?
No.
No?
No?
No one?
No. In what way exactly?
Well,
You look like a
not really
reptile.
the way you look.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, she's old. She's slightly or a lot older. I'm not sure how old you
Slightly.
are. And then, but something about like I guess you're poised. You know, you're like a strong woman.
Okay, well that's
He's actually
kind of nice. Thanks.
He did well with that.
Now, it is kind of cool to tell a girl that she looks like a famous person. You should be careful who you choose.
What you
Porn
said about
stars
Hillary
and
Clinton.
Aging politicians.
Porn stars and aging politicians. Oh, love him. Oh, sometimes this guy. So there's some good advice. Tell girls that they look like celebrities, but avoid porn stars and aging politicians. Amazing. He's got a great way with words. If you say this tongue-in-cheek is good, I can't imagine a situation where this will turn out good. I've got an ex-girlfriend that's now dating Drake. Drake of all people.
You know, it's quite important to me that when someone is very kind to other people and stuff. So,
Sure.
Do you do anything for other people?
Actually, yeah. I've helped with relief work with the Red Cross.
Okay. What, you flew to some war zone or something?
No, just like disaster areas like floods, hurricanes, tornadoes.
Okay, so you volunteer and go and do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's very cool.
Thanks.
You know what? I mean, when someone does that, they're obviously not going to be evil, basically.
Right.
So it's great.
Sounds
right?
good.
Or
Yeah.
selfish, even. It means you're very selfless.
Yeah, I hope
I
so.
like that. It's very cool.
Thanks.
Yes, good. That's right. It's a way to build attraction because you're challenging her. And anytime someone kind of proves themselves, justifies themselves, works to get your approval, it makes them want the prize more. The prize being you in this case. So it's the right
Of course.
So, do you go on many dates?
You know what I've noticed in this one? I've not really been looking out for it. Remember when we were in the coffee shop and we were talking to the girl that's a teacher at university, and like they very clearly had lapel mics? It's like they weren't even trying to hide it. You can't see any lapel mics in this one. I reckon they're probably not using them. They're gone with the the boom mic. So you know what? I wasn't even fucking listening to what they were saying. I was too busy like looking for fucking mics. Yeah, in fact, I can't stay long. Some other chick is waiting. That'll be good. A few honest. Never met anyone special yet. Oh, it's like if he's dating a lot of people. Not really, but she is special. I'll just be honest.
But to be honest,
it's
yeah, of course,
refreshing.
I'm
apparently.
single, so I go on a few dates.
Sure.
But Haven't met anyone special yet. To be honest, I do have another date planned like this week.
I guess that's okay.
But you know what? We're not together like a couple
Right.
yet, so I'm
Right,
not
right.
gonna lie and say, oh, you know, I
Well.
already
Oh,
know
you
you're the
know.
one for me or whatever. Let's take our time, and if we get serious, then of course, you know, I'm a monogamous guy. I'll just be honest with you. I do have another date lined up this week, but
Well, thank you for being honest.
yeah, and you're really cool, so.
Thanks.
Exactly. Remember, honesty is the best policy. You know, and you'd think in dating it doesn't apply, but you can see here how being honest is refreshing and
I've
actually
already
builds
said that.
attraction. So try and be honest in cases where it won't hurt you, like this.
And what about you? Do you go on a lot of dates?
I mean, I would say, I guess, average. You know,
What is
that's
that?
fine.
Average 16 a week.
For you, maybe. You know, a couple times a month, I guess. It's kind of hard dating in the city. It's not exactly easy to meet people.
Yeah.
You know?
Where'd you meet them? Usually online or real world?
I have tried the dating apps, but I don't like them. I like meeting people in real life. You
It's
know,
better,
you get
right?
a better idea of like who they are.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, like, what kind of girls do you like?
Describe her physically. I like big boobs. Try and touch her boobs. We're going to click that because it'll be funny. Describe the physical opposite. Say that you want a girl who is honest, trustworthy, kind, and intelligent. Might make you want to be sick, but probably the right answer.
Well, I like kind of, I do like big boobs. You know, small boobs are okay, but I kind of like a handful. So let me just measure up. Ooh,
Yes!
what?
You deserved that one, didn't you? Just describing the physical makes it look like you're a guy that just wants sex in any case. So try and describe
Oh, that was
some more
excellent.
integral characteristics.
Fucking deserved. Well, he's pretty much just
So for
told
me,
us
the
to
most
click
important
this.
things are that she's kind, thoughtful. I like
gonna start
intelligence
smiling
and
in a minute.
curiosity.
Wait till you
you
see
know,
her,
that
she's gonna
she's
start
interested
smiling.
in finding out new things, that
Sure.
she can talk about different subjects.
There you go.
I guess-
Oh,
I
there's
guess
a
for
half
me,
smile.
That's the most important stuff.
It's a good list.
Yeah.
Very good. By focusing on the non-physical, you actually show that you're a serious guy. Now, if that's what you want to show,
Girl in
that's
the
way to
background's
do it.
so
It shows
fucking
that
bored.
You've thought about what kind of girl you need in your life, and it's more than just blonde with big boobs.
And tell me, what kind of men do you like?
Tall, dark, and handsome, typically.
Normal.
But really outdoorsy. I guess maybe he can be husky sometimes. Kind of looks like a lumberjack, maybe.
Okay.
Say that you chop trees and have some axes in the house. Probably not best to say you've got axes in the house. Quite murdery. See, that's pretty stupid. Don't you like men in suits? I may not be a lumberjack, but I definitely have some foreign hardwood for you. Say that you have a check shirt and walked in the park yesterday. Say, okay, that's interesting. Bit dismissive. That one.
I wish you'd said earlier, I've got this plaid shirt, and what do I mean, lumberjacks have beards, so I've got the beard. What else? Outdoorsy, I mean, yeah, I like the outdoors. I was walking in the park, you know, earlier, like 2 weeks ago, I went for a walk in the park, so that's cool. I think pretty similar to what you described. Yeah.
Cool.
No, you're falling into the trap.
What
of,
trap?
Getting emotional and reacting to the challenge and trying.
I was trying to be
match up. That's
playful!
what you should do. You need to be cool with who you are, and later, if you do that, guess what? Her type will be you.
Ooh.
So tell me, what music do you like?
Well, you know, play the violin, so I do like classical.
Oh, she's
I like
mirroring.
rock too. I like a lot of 80s. Michael
Okay.
Jackson.
She likes him.
That's cool.
She's mirroring
I like
his
rap
actions.
music. I like rap music.
Yeah, a bit. I'm not as familiar with it though.
Rap music. 2 + 2 is 4. Well, that'll be the end of that. She's mirrored your posture. Yep, yeah, I told you. Told you. See, I pay attention to these things. What does it mean? She doesn't trust you. Mimicking your posture is a sign that she's hypervigilant and on edge. That is a bad sign. Wrong. She is feeling attracted to you. This is a good sign.
After 10-15 minutes of
Boom.
speaking to a girl, if you notice that your postures are kind of matching and she followed your lead there, then it means that she's very comfortable, relaxed with you, and probably attracted.
I think it's important to know what people want, right?
Yeah.
So it's good that I think it's maybe a personal question, but I'm glad that we both know what each other likes.
Yeah, I think so.
Tell her she needs to sleep with your friends if you date. Yeah, like Mahmoud. Say that sex is very important to you and ask if she is good in bed. Tell her you only date girls that meet a minimum booty threshold. Fuck me, these answers. Tell her you prefer dating bisexual women. Ask her what colour her eyes are as an excuse to get close. Jesus Christ, there's like, it's not even difficult. Like, what is this? Tell her she needs to sleep with your friends. God damn. Oh, I should have clicked that to see if he mentioned Mahmoud again.
Kind of grey blue.
Bluish
Yeah?
gray.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Excellent, well done. This is one of my personal favourites. It's a very smooth way to go from just having a conversation
Not as smoothly
to
showing her your
having
dick.
a really intimate, spicy moment.
What a spicy moment. I'm having a nice time and really happy we met. Lean forward and kiss. Can I kiss you? Well, we're not supposed to ask. We're supposed to just do it. I don't think I've ever been in love before, but I think I'm starting to feel that way with you. Say you look like you are imagining kissing me. Listen, I want to kiss you, but can you chew this gum first? How insulting! Right, well, yeah, you're not supposed to ask. Because if you ask, it gives them the opportunity to say no.
And
That's what we've
I
learned.
just like to.
Hey! We've
Most
done
of the
it!
work in going for the kiss is when you do the non-verbal stuff that builds that seductive bubble. So you've chosen the right thing here. That's exactly how to do it.
Done it. Oh, there's outtakes for these things.
When someone does something like
We only
this,
did
on
one
a
bad
charity,
answer. Right,
something-
Rich, I'm not listening to you, mate. No. And we're going to mute that because it's too fucking loud. Alright, that went really, really successfully. We did everything right. Well, we got one wrong answer, but was that not bullshit? Was like, the answer that I picked pretty bad, but the alternatives were even fucking worse. Like, where do you live? Oh, I know where you live. Like, yeah, you don't ask this shit. It's creepy, man. So, next time, we're going on to Chapter 7, smashing our way through this game, and it's the direct day game. I'm not really sure what that means, but it looks like we might be stalking a girl in the park, so that will be fun.